Aber das ist zum Beispiel wieder cool. Das klingt cool. I bought the most cursed tech on the internet.
We've had a lot of fun over the years, buying the most interesting, exciting, delightful pieces of tech on the internet. But today's the day where we spend $7,000 buying the absolute worst it has to offer. The most unsettling, cursed, just plain wrong tech money can buy.
Oh mein Gott.
Okay, let's just look for some cursed gaming tech. Every image here is making me internally gag. Oh no. Shopping basket as a PC case. Cursed PlayStation 5. The GS5. It's £12 with 2 controllers and free shipping. Sadly, that's exactly.
Ich finde, in meinem Kopf kann es überhaupt nicht sein, dass man überhaupt für 12 € überhaupt Technik kauft. Das kann eigentlich kaum funktionieren, als dass es funktioniert. Also, dass es so wenig kostet.
The PlayStation 5 comes with SNES controllers. A strange image.
Ist auch gut.
Cursed gaming controllers. Pizza Hut. You can get a Nintendo Switch.
Das ist auch voll die geile Art, fällt mir gerade auf, wie man eine Bildschirmaufnahme einblenden kann. Sorry, ich finde es super cool, wie er seinen Schnittstil hat, weil das ist, finde ich, voll der Weg, um das professionell erscheinen zu lassen und nicht einfach nur eine Bildschirmaufnahme zu machen. Finde ich voll gut. Egal.
Done. That's not very Nintendo. What is that? It's called the Dragon Quest Slime Controller. Well, I found it for $155. Tell me this is not a real controller. How on earth are you going to be able to hold that in one hand while typing with the other? It's got Patrick Star. That's not cursed. That is elite.
Oh mein Gott.
Sony actually made a chainsaw controller. That is so cool. We can import it. That one's going to be a fun one to explain to customs. Okay, so this console is apparently meant to have the most cursed library of games in existence. I remember seeing gameplay footage of a Mario game played on this, and trust me, it was haunting. Speaking of cursed video games, there is something here called Babysitting Mama.
What the fuck?
And you're meant to take the baby.
What the fuck?
And
what the fuck?
I can't. So apparently, if you want to reach the highest tier of gaming, you also need to get yourself a Game Ball. I mean, it might be as revolutionary as they're saying. It just looks ridiculous. The Game Boy had a camera.
Weiß nicht, ob ich jemanden ernst nehmen kann, der mit dem Game Ball zockt.
Game Boy come out 1989. That's almost 20 years before the first smartphone. What did photos even look like back then? Game Boy camera resolution 128 by 128. Yes, because obviously someone's made a knuckle duster for the Joy-Cons. Nothing is sacred. Okay, so controller storage rack. Tell me that's not hanging the controller by its joysticks.
Oh.
Don't do that. Imagine trying to relax knowing that your controller is hanging like that.
Ja.
First gaming tech. Bye. That's literally our
Mal
video.
spielst du
Why
wieder
has
das
our
Video?
video been labeled as cursed? What's Google trying to say here? Okay, I think we should move on. Cursed kitchen tech. This would cause an unfortunate amount of accidents.
Oh mein Gott, wie dumm.
Bacon wrap. You never put bacon in the microwave. A pencil sharpener the size of your hand, so that
Ich habe Angst vor Leuten, die Bacon in eine Mikrowelle packen.
you can grate carrots. You can plug this into a fruit, and then it turns that fruit into a spring. That's actually really
Das wird
cool
auf gar keinen Fall funktionieren. Oh mein Gott, wird das nicht funktionieren. Oh mein Gott, wird das safe nicht funktionieren. Niemals.
if it works. Is that a small maker? Why does it look so menacing? So there's a vertical egg cooker. It looks great.
Ja.
It's making me very uncomfortable. I think we spoiled the gaming room in the kitchen enough. Cursed lifestyle gadgets. Instant underpants just add water.
Nein.
Excuse me? I'm so confused. I will order a pair.
Obwohl, für den Notfall, falls man sich unterwegs einscheißt, die größte Sorge von uns allen, die noch nie eigentlich passiert ist, weswegen man immer zu viel Unterhosen mit in den Urlaub mitnimmt. Aber dann ist die ja nass, die Unterhose. Das ist ja gar nicht gut.
The eating savings bank.
Das
Something
sieht so gruselig aus.
about the face
Boah, das isst meine Seele auf.
on this bank is making me really uncomfortable. It actually like chews and swallows the money when you put it inside. Digital.
Oh mein Gott, das sieht so eklig aus. Bah. Für Seven vs. Wild, eine extra Unterhose könnte schon geil sein.
What is she doing? These people are literally bouncing around.
Obwohl, oh mein Gott, mein erster Gedanke, oh mein Gott, ich darf niemals bei Seven vs. Wild mitmachen. Ich würde ja eine Instant-Blasenentzündung bekommen. Ich wollte gerade sagen, dann habe ich eine neue Unterhose, dann ist die aber nass, dann muss ich die mit so Seewasser oder so, muss ich die quasi aufgehen lassen und dann muss ich die trocknen lassen, dann habe ich so Seebakterien an meiner Unterhose und dann habe ich direkt wieder eine Blasenentzündung, dann ist es schon wieder soweit.
Around with no rope. Finger extension.
Das ist ja so unnötig. Oh mein Gott, es ist ein Springseil ohne Seil. Macht ja gar keinen Spaß.
Around with no rope.
Dann spring halt gleich ohne.
Extensions. Okay, fine. Of course.
What in the Wolverine?
A working watch the size of a ring. How are you going to be able to read
Bisschen cool.
it? There's also a watch.
Na, es sieht einfach nur cool aus.
It's apparently a lighter. That seems safe.
Stopp mal ganz kurz. Oh mein Gott, hier ist so ein Ding, was du in deine Hose machen kannst, damit es aussieht, als hättest du einen größeren Cock.
Are you going to be able to read it? There's also a watch that's apparently a lighter. That seems safe. Okay, so basically, my single least favorite item out of everything that I own is this little thing called the Rocktopus. They have managed to find a way to make every one of the legs also the rock. I'm gonna buy it, and then I will immediately burn it when the video is done. It's a pimple popper. You squeeze it to simulate popping pimples.
Oh my
I know
God.
there are some people who really enjoy that. I'm not one of those people. Cat brush, designed to be used with your mouth to simulate
Oh mein Gott,
being
ich bin eine Katzenlady, aber nicht auf dem Level.
Mother. Milo? You can get nose and ear soaps. What are they gonna smell like? New talk. I only clicked this because of how wrong it looks. It just doesn't sit well with me. But it's basically meant to be a soundproof Bluetooth
Sieht ganz sass aus.
microphone that makes it impossible for people around you to hear what you're saying. Right, what's this? Ostrich pillow. You've got to know how this looks, right? I mean, just look at it. Okay, what about like a cursed charger?
Sehe ich aber ein bisschen.
Is this? Creepy phone charger looks like it will strangle you in the night. We can assure you we'll never buy this $6,000 phone charger, which resembles an umbilical cord
Don't do it.
and pulsates while plugged in.
Don't do it. Oh mein Gott.
Oh
Oh mein Gott, don't do it. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott.
my God. But it's an actually working charger. So it's handmade by some Japanese artist, and she'll apparently custom make it for whatever phone you decide.
What the fuck?
This is so expensive. It makes no sense at all to buy this product. But I did promise to buy the most cursed tech on the internet. Add to basket. We don't talk about this anymore. Okay, everything's arrived. I've barely even looked at all the boxes and I already feel disgusted to my core.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna see if I can try and survive a normal day of my life, but using
Viel kleiner als erwartet. Ich dachte, das wäre voll groß.
the most cursed tech on the internet. Oh, beautiful morning. It's cursed day. It's the first thing I do every single morning. I get dressed, which means instant underpants time. Soak your pants in water, as any good morning starts. When was the last time you got your pants out of a tin? I can't believe this is underwear. It looks like an oversized painkiller. I did nothing. Am I supposed to let it brew? Was this meant to be an instant reaction? Magic. Okay, well, while we wait for our not-so-instant underwear, at least I can see how much time has passed with the Ring watch. I can't believe this is my watch. And it actually makes so much sense. To be
Das ist irgendwie cool, aber...
fair as well, not as hard to read the time as I was expecting. Although, it's so tight, I think it's reducing the blood supply to my finger. Oh, it actually
Doch,
hurts.
sieht ein bisschen cool aus. Doch, finde, sieht auch ein bisschen cool aus.
It's like it's actually cursed. Do you have any pliers? Milo's come to save me.
Ja, ich kann die Uhr eh nicht lesen.
With a screwdriver. My day is officially ruined, and it's only 9:30 a.m. Oh, that is not good. I'm genuinely scared about
Oh
the
my
state
God.
I'm going to end up in by the end of this day. There's one consolation with all this stuff, it's that at least it was incredibly cheap. It's going for this really fancy, classy, royal-looking watch face.
Real Talk, die Uhr sieht gut aus. Also, die sieht auf jeden Fall deutlich teurer aus als $6.
And the straps, they look like they're made of like recycled bin bags. Okay, so then you top it up with lighter fluid. This is not dangerous. And that has now also covered my wrist. Just so we're very clear, if I hit the lighter button on this right now, my entire hand could just go on fire. I need to make sure there's not a trace of lighter fluid still on my hands before I light them.
Ja.
Oh no. It's the soap. I'm worse in person. If this was like bright green or bright red, it would be far less haunting than it is. But the fact that it's skin color, they've managed to make it somehow devoid of any scent whatsoever, which makes me even more uncomfortable than I already was.
Wow.
So weird.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that freaks me out. Doesn't it also kind of look a bit like a pasta? Disgusting. I'm gonna leave it in the middle of the sink. If we hear a shriek later, we know what it is. Okay, it's nothing. Nothing is happening here. Oh my God! Did you get that? Okay, so this just exploded off camera. It turns out the fuel, when you put it in, is actually leaking to the back of the watch.
Wow,
Which means that if I was wearing it on my wrist, my
nice.
hand would have probably caught fire. So please, don't buy one of these. And still, nothing from our supposedly instant underpants. I'm gonna have to come back to it. What a terrible morning. Really hope breakfast goes better than our wake up. Start by lubing it up on the inside.
Das hat Kelly mal probiert.
While it does that, it's time.
Ich bin einfach ganz, ganz krass davon abgeneigt, Ei in so einem Gerät zu machen. Ich finde es ganz irgendwie
for our orange juice. This is one of the very few products that I'm actually not terrified to test. You basically
Niemals wird das funktionieren. Ich werde in meinen Arm beißen, wenn es funktioniert.
stab this into the fruit, and then it uses its mechanism to break apart the internal cell walls so that you can apparently just spray the juice.
Man muss Feuerzeuggas immer falsch rumhalten, sonst entweicht das auf Gehäuse etc. Hab damit mal eine Explosion in der Küche wegen Bunsenbrenner gehabt. Also immer so rum quasi. Wenn das jetzt meine Feuerzeugfluid ist, dann muss ich so rum immer machen oder wie? Sehr gut zu wissen. Guck mal, da lernt man sogar was hier.
Into your mouth. When did you ever think you'd see that? Okay, the green light is on. It's cracked 2 eggs inside.
Ich glaube, er hätte es auch erst in der Schüssel rumrühren sollen und nicht einfach so rein.
That did not sound good. The fact that these eggs are just cooking within this mechanism that I can't even see is mildly uncomfortable at least. Now it's time for the bacon. This is such American packaging. It could just be how the day's going so far.
Oh mein Gott.
But her eyes...
Wahrscheinlich ist Abby die Erfinderin, oder?
The day's going so far, but her eyes are looking deep into my soul. When I was 8, I invented the best way in the world to cook bacon. Let's see about that. So this basically creates 3 racks for you to hang your
Findet ihr
bacon.
das auch immer so richtig unangenehm, wenn ihr irgendwas guckt von Hülle der Löwen oder so und dann sind da so Kinder, die das vorstellen? Ich finde, da geht man einfach so auf die Mitleidsschiene. Und dann musst du dem Kind sagen, jo, deine Idee ist scheiße.
Bacon on, and then a tray to capture the fat that comes out of it. So it's meant to be healthier? Okay, yep, so it literally is just a hang of your bacon. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't kind of satisfying. It feels like trying to hang bacon on it is in itself destroying the bacon. And then presumably when the fat in between the meat melts, it's just gonna fall apart. Okay, so the last thing is you place a tissue on top so it doesn't splatter inside your microwave. And then in you go. What is this gonna look like when it comes out? Right. What on earth is happening with my egg? I have to say, one thing that's made me feel slightly better this entire process is the fact that I can actually smell the fresh orange coming from this. It's gonna take a lot of
Was? Das funktioniert?
sprays to fill a glass, but wow. Oh, it's so refreshing. And I guess when you want more juice, you just squeeze the bottle. This one's definitely going in the actually not bad at all category. So here's a question. If you
Ich
can't
habe gesagt, wenn es funktioniert, beiße ich in meinen Arm. Deswegen habe ich in meinen Arm gebissen. Das ist unerwartet, dass es funktioniert hat.
see your egg being cooked, how do you know when it's done? And to be fair,
Für Zitrone stelle ich es mir ganz geil vor. Wenn du es in die Zitrone machst und dann so mit Zitrone, aber ganz, nee, eigentlich ist es schon unnötig. Ich wollte gerade sagen, zum drüber machen über Essen, aber da kannst du auch einfach die Zitrone nehmen und squeezen.
as advertised, a lot of the fat has just fallen into the tray below. Let's see what it tastes like. It's a bit
Oh mein
dry.
Gott, sieht so eklig aus. Bah.
It's very chewy, but it is bacon.
Wieso sollte man Bacon in der Mikrowelle machen und nicht anbraten? What the fuck?
I think it's time for human intervention with this egg. Easy does it. How do you like your eggs in the morning? It looks like an alien egg. Never has the bacon looked more appetizing. Suppose I actually have to eat it now.
Wird wahrscheinlich okay.
I mean, it tastes like an egg.
Ist halt kein Salz dran, keine Gewürze, kein nix. Er hat halt einfach nur rohe Eier da reingemacht. So obvious schmeckt es jetzt nicht so geil.
It just no longer looks like one. Hey, after a hearty breakfast, we've got... I mean, what even are these?
Das finde ich das komplett unnötigste der ganzen Welt. Ein Springseil ohne Seil. Eieiei.
This isn't like electronic or anything like that. It's literally just self-regulating.
Oh mein Gott.
What the hell? This is the stupidest gadget I think I've ever seen. Is this like a practical joke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh mein Gott, er sieht so goofy beim Springen aus. Oh mein Gott.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh mein Gott, wieso springt er so goofy, hä?
5, 6. They're spinning at different speeds. How do you count? The entire idea is a little ropey. Just out of curiosity, I do want to compare it to a real skipping rope. Oh dear. So this has just reminded me of a couple of cons with a normal skipping rope.
Oh mein Gott, der sieht so lustig aus beim Seilspringen.
A, the fact that it keeps smacking the ceiling. B, the fact that it keeps getting stuck on things. And C, the fact that it keeps whacking my feet. Ow! Bugger. Oh yeah, I've just realized there's one more thing we need to do. So last year we had the unfortunate pleasure of obtaining the Roctopus. And we've just now inherited its successor. Oh dear God. So far, that is the single most cursed thing I've seen all day. I can't describe to you how much I hate this. But since The Rock is the gym guy, I'm gonna have to leave him to watch over.
Oh mein Gott.
This video really isn't working out. So I've had a full hour of a proper workout. Not these things. And I was kind of thinking, I fancy a nap. Now, I'm not normally a nap person, but I've always loved the idea of it.
So mache ich das aber jetzt auch immer. Ich mache so einen Vlog und ich schneide so 3 Sekunden rein, wie ich Sport mache und bin dann so, jetzt habe ich gerade eine ganze Stunde lang trainiert. Schwitzen tue ich nicht, denn das war eine Stunde Training. Für mich ist ja auch keine Challenge.
And this product, the ostrich pillow, It's kind of the perfect opportunity. It feels eerily.
Und da kommt nämlich der Monk immer wieder raus, dass ich es unendlich eklig finde, dass er jetzt mit seinem verschwitzten Gesicht, falls er wirklich Training gemacht hat, jetzt in dieses Ding reingeht.
Soft as well. Wow. It's like a beanbag, but just with like really, really fine beans. Here goes nothing. Oh God, it's really dark in here. That can't be right. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so each one of these is for one of my ears, and then this is for my mouth. So I could lie down and have a conversation with someone. I mean, it's kind of designed in a way that you'd be able to sleep anywhere and still feel comfortable. To be fair, it kind of achieves that. Actually, the most pleasant part of my day so far.
Oh.
Time for a bit of gaming, which would probably actually be quite a nice activity if we were
Er
doing...
hat so viele Räume in seinem Haus, dass wir dauernd alle 3 Minuten einen neuen Raum in seinem Haus sind, den wir vorher noch nicht gesehen haben. Und das ist das zweite lange Video, was wir schauen.
it on a relatively normal setup like this. I say relatively normal because if you've seen the video with me and Vic Star when I built this, it's got some issues. But we are not. It's time to hang up our traditional PlayStation 5 controller. 1 sticky pad, 2 sticky pads. And then we hang it by the joystick.
Ui.
Looks about as uncomfortable as I am.
Okay,
We are
sieht
using.
stabiler aus als erwartet.
There'll be no PS5 today, just the GS5.
Oh mein Gott, wie
The size
klein
difference
sie
actually
ist.
kind of
Oh.
impressive. My goodness, the ports and the buttons look rough. I actually do kind of rate that it comes with its own mini GS5 stand. I think this might be the lightest, most empty-feeling controller I've ever held in my hands. There's nothing inside of this. They haven't even got round to labeling what the buttons are. No button on either of these controllers is doing anything. Do you just need to press like super hard? There's definitely something cursed going on with this video. There's 300 games in this. There's like a full second of delay, even though it's a wired controller. It's far from the worst thing I'm going to use today, but it's not great. This one's even smaller. And this time they've not just copied Nintendo's games, they've also copied their controller.
Also eine Sekunde, also ganz ehrlich, jetzt gar nicht schlecht gefunden, aber eine Sekunde Delay ist halt ehrenlos.
It's not to mention the fact
Also
that
da kannst du halt, da kriegt man Krise.
this console and these controllers are about 30 years apart. Action game, shoot game, sport game, fighting game, racing game, puzzle game. Wow. Just within shoot game, there's 150 in one. This is like when consoles only had the power to create 2D games, but they tried to use optical illusions to make them seem like 3D. But then again, if you were really into games from this era, then to be able to have like 1,000 in a device this size,
Gar
and
nicht
the price
schlecht.
it costed, is actually not that bad of an
Es ist
option.
halt nur der Delay. Wenn nicht Delay, dann cool.
It's no Call of Duty, I'll put it that way. It's actually surprisingly low latency considering that this is a wireless controller, and technically for the wrong console. Wait, they've got the entire console backwards. Just like, I guess, the games you play on it. My team's actually prepped these in the order that they think goes from least cursed all the way to most cursed. So, time to step it
Stimmt,
up.
das war das andere.
This
Stimmt, das war die zweite Konsole. Ja, ist cool.
CDI. I've never played one in my entire life, but I've seen footage. And just trust me when I say, it is scarring. I mean, it all looks hunky-dory right now. It got a nice game, it's Hotel Mario, everything's bright and cheery in the world. The scary thing is going to be more what happens when you play it. It feels so weird to see like a Philips boot-up screen. And this thing right here is the controller for it. I've never seen anything like it. So all of this stuff up here is for the game.
Ich hasse es.
And then you've got your separate media controls down there. So the
Okay.
entire reason this console exists is because Nintendo at one point
In dem Video ist ein leichtes Piepsen.
realized that CDs were about to be the future of consoles, and they contracted out Philips to design an add-on that allowed their Nintendo console at the time to support CDs. But then one day, even after Philips had actually designed the thing, Nintendo just turned around and were like, actually, we don't need this.
Ich finde die Musikauswahl so lustig, die er benutzt. Weil es ist so überepische Musik gerade.
Philips were just like, screw it, we've made the thing anyway, let's just turn it into its own console. Which is why you have this bizarre scenario where a machine made by this company is playing Mario. Oh, it feels very strange seeing Mario and Luigi as full-size people.
Oh mein Gott.
These characters, oh, they're horrible.
Oh mein Gott,
That's
sieht
not Mario.
aus wie in Paint gezeichnet.
It's like someone's drawn them in paint.
Ja,
Close
oh,
enough to be
ja.
recognizable, but far enough that it makes me not want
Ich
to
wollte
see
gerade kurz sagen, er hat recht, aber ich habe es halt legit eine Millisekunde vorher gesagt.
Right. This is haunting stuff. Moving on to the Nintendo Switch, a console I actually do like. So these are the Joy-Con knuckle dusters. It does feel like a very strange concept, considering how these are basically designed for kids. Kind of blingy, not gonna lie. Hey, that's actually not bad at all. I genuinely think that adds a significant amount of comfort to controllers that otherwise would
Falls
be
du draußen zocken willst, aber vielleicht auch Schlägerei hast.
too small for my hands. Like, you can very clearly see the layers that the 3D printer has built, as well as little, like, hairy kind of wires that are falling off it.
Oder du spielst Mario Kart, wenn du verlierst, kannst du den anderen eine reinschlagen.
Really, I mean, these are knuckle dusters. Only way to test them,
Für Hinterhalle 8 Gamescom.
engage in a fight. Okay, so this is Joseph. He actually helps to get a lot of this stuff ready, and I'm just deciding what character to beat him with.
For the first time.
Fighting talk, considering I'm the one with knuckle dusters. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have to say, the knuckle dusters are slightly too wide. Oh, that was massive. I feel like it makes a difference. Like when you're holding. Ooh.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es ist eher ein Optik-Gadget.
I think compared to like a pro controller, using these little Joy-Cons, it's not designed for instant sensitivity. No. Don't like this, don't like this. Oh, he's polished me off. And that's actually problematic because the next controller I'm about to use is a little more extreme. Yeah. See if I can topple Joseph with this unit of a controller. The ergonomics of this controller are not nearly as cursed as I thought they would be. I think I'm gonna have to put...
Das ist so gut, weil ich habe gerade immer nicht stören in meinem Handy drin. Aber die einzigen Leute, die mir Nachrichten geben können, ist halt Maria und meine Mama. Meine zwei Mütter quasi.
Put this in actually not cursed. It's getting a little heavy. The normal Switch Joy-Cons had to be portable, so a lot of ergonomic compromises are made just in the nature of that, which didn't have to be made here. I'm using a piece of kit from the 1990s and you're losing. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Yes! You know what? Unexpected delight. And when it's resting here like this, being able to actually have a full-size
Sieht aus wie so ein Kinderspielzeug.
keyboard is kind of crazy. I'm a huge fan. I don't think you are. So, this is a normal PS4 controller. This is the slime controller. So slimes are one of the monsters found in the Dragon Quest games.
Let's go.
Oh, actually, that's crazy. Wait, they're right there. This is not designed for human hands. I mean, this genuinely has the worst
What the fuck?
ergonomics I think I've ever experienced. You're actually meant to store it
Aber es sieht süß aus.
upside down, so the joysticks fall in this random little stand. None of it makes any sense. I can just about deal with the ridiculous button layout and the fact that this thing doesn't have rumble and it also doesn't have a headphone jack. Then you just got this upside down face looking at you the entire time. This is actually so grim. The attention to detail is
Oh mein Gott, von Chainsaw Man.
shockingly good. It looks so much like blood that I actually really don't want to touch it. Oh my god, and then you start it by... No way! That makes the controller, and I can actually feel the rumble of it. Oh yeah, and of course, if you're holding the controller in a completely new way...
Ah nee, es ist nicht von Chainsaw Man, es ist anscheinend von einem anderen, der Merch. Irgendein Game oder so, keine Ahnung.
They've also had to completely reimagine where every single button goes. Look at this, R2 is here.
Resident Evil, I got it.
L2 is like there. It feels very wrong to be using this to play Crash Bandicoot. And you know what? The fact that they built this entire mechanism for the haptic feedback when you do this, it means that when you are playing, you can really feel the impact of every footstep on the ground. It's really satisfying. Okay, I mean, this seems nice. I'm in a good mood. So I think it's like a game that teaches you how to look after babies.
Oh mein Gott.
I just realized what we need to do. Controller goes inside of the...
Kennt ihr noch dieses Nintendo-Game, wo ihr auch auf so ein Kind aufpassen musstet? Aber ihr musstet auch so random um 9 Uhr morgens dieses Kind füttern, sonst wäre es einfach gestorben. Und das Schlimmste auf der ganzen Welt, Tamagotchis, die mitten in der Nacht heulen, weil sie Hunger haben. Oh mein Gott, es war so schlimm. Ich habe meinen Tamagotchi geholt und nach 2 Tagen konnte ich nicht mehr. Ich habe es nach 2 Tagen ausgemacht. Ich habe die Batterie rausgemacht und habe es auf den Balkon gelegt, weil es mich so genervt hat.
Baby, it's already moving towards traumatic territory. Milk time? I don't know what it thinks I'm about to do. Using a bottle. So you kind of put it like that. Oh, and then every time you feed it too much, it starts crying. This is one of the most cursed experiences of my life. I think we're gonna have to name you Kirsty. And why is this diaper detachable? What are you taking it off? I don't know. All right, I think I'm done with this. Right, probably do something useful now. Plug time. And for that, this is MewTalk. It's designed for people who take a lot of
$200, wow.
calls, but they don't want to share with the world what they're talking about. So you stick your mouth into this chamber while you're taking a call, and on the very inside is apparently a really high quality microphone. So it should isolate background noise really well. I mean, the reason it's on this video
Weißt du, ich noch damit streame, damit Maria und Co. nicht mitbekommen, was ich laber?
is more because of how it looks when it's on. Kind of like Bane from Batman. Can you hear what I'm saying, Josh? Not a great start.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself, that's not good. Well, that's a sign.
I don't mind.
This is not working very well at all.
Sound like you're 10 meters underwater.
Oh, wow. Für 200 Euro.
That doesn't work in the slightest. What a terrible product. Okay, no, it's fine, because I can rescue this with my webcam for today, which is the Game Boy camera. It's actually crazy how this works. So the Game Boy camera is mounted onto its own cartridge and goes into the console as its own video game, which means that when you turn it on, this is kind of weird. We've done a really good job of gamifying the camera experience. I mean, I've never, ever seen a camera that looks like this. Okay, so I'm gonna line it up with my face. Oh.
That is a very unfortunate image.
It's the fact that the pixels are either black or they're white, which makes it very, very unflattering, whereas some would say cursed. So, we navigate to our library. So if we now click on
Es ist eine funny Idee. Ob man das braucht, auf gar keinen Fall.
view, what the hell? It is absolutely nightmare fuel. Now we click print. This is disturbing imagery. You click print, and then it transfers that to the printer, which is actually kind of crazy because it doesn't use ink at all. It basically applies pressure and heat to heat-sensitive paper. There's a reason most printers use ink. You know what tops the whole thing?
Man konnte einfach gar nichts sehen.
Pressure and heat to heat-sensitive paper. There's a reason most printers use
Kassenzettel, ja.
ink. You know what tops the whole thing off is that it just looks like a minion gone wrong. So let's see if extending your fingers can actually make you more productive. So you secure your finger in the
Auf
thread
gar
and
keinen
slide
Fall.
it all the way in. This is where you feel the consequence of having incredibly fat fingers.
Oh mein Gott, wenn jemand das anhat und mich berührt damit, dann schrei ich.
This is how people
Oh
turn
mein Gott, kennt ihr
evil.
das, wenn ihr Suppe esst im Sommer und dann einfach nur schwitzt wie ein Schwein?
Do you see the power that's possible from
Ja,
the
es tut mir noch mit mir befreundet, wenn ich immer diese Finger anhätte. Wenn du mich nicht anfasst, ja, Sabine.
other side? Hey,
Boah,
Milo.
ich glaube, das Geräusch wird mich auch massivst abfucken. Wenn du redest, machst du dann immer so einen Klack. Klick, klick, klick. Ja, Leute, klick, klick, Schwein. Klick, klick.
You want a little
Lange
cuddle?
Finger macht sie auch so schon. Hey, kleiner Langfinger, der meine Philips Hue klauen will.
Why is he not like the slightest bit freaked
good
out that
one.
my fingers are now 3 times the length and made of plastic? Do you actually just make yourself more
Ich
comfortable?
liebe orangene Katzen. Ich habe das Gefühl, bei orangenen Katzen geht einfach unterdurchschnittlich viel im Gehirn ab und ich lieb's.
I swear this cat's cursed. He's looking at He never normally sits this still for a cuddle. I'm extremely confused.
I'm even more curious how he's going to react.
Das finde ich ganz schlimm. Ich weiß noch, da kriege ich ganz schlimme Flashbacks an dieses eine Mädel aus meiner Klasse, die ihre Hamster abgeleckt hat, damit die Hamster denken, sie wäre die Mutter.
This is the cat lick brush. It's designed to communicate with the cat in the same way that their mother used to. I'm about to lick my cat. It says bite.
Und damit fühle ich mich nicht gut. Es gibt Katzen, die mögen das, wenn du so nah an ihrem Gesicht bist. Und es gibt Katzen, die machen die ganze Zeit das hier.
It's not interesting. The evil fingers are fine. Your mother's tongue you don't like. No, don't you dare get out. Are you leaving right now? Touch these
Ich
days.
liebe das, dass wenn Katzen aufstehen, sie immer erstmal kurz so einen Buckel machen. Die strecken sich dann immer so richtig.
It's time for the world's creepiest
Ich hasse es.
money box.
Oh Gott, oh mein Gott, ich weiß ja, was es mir ganz schlimme Flashbacks gibt. Meine ich diesen sprechenden Koffer? Band das Brot? Naja, ja. Meine ich den Koffer? Den Koffer, den ich euch vorhin gezeigt habe. Meine ich den vielleicht? Na, irgendwas triggert mich an dem Vieh und ich weiß nicht was.
Deposit my earnings for the day. There's something about it that's really, really just chilling. So I think you just take your coin. And she just said, take my money. It's the way it moves like skin. Get in my belly! So this is meant to reduce your stress levels, apparently.
I don't like it.
And I can't think of a day that I've needed that more. Why is everything so skin-like today? You have to heat up the pimple pus. Oh, this is pimple juice. Right, okay, the pus is sufficiently warmed. The idea is that it's like a reusable toy, so you fill the holes yourself, squeeze them out yourself, then refill them.
Ich weiß irgendwie nicht ganz, was ich über diese Pimple-Popping-Videos denke, weil ich schau die manchmal zu, aber ich bin die ganze Zeit angeekelt, wisst ihr? Ich schaue das zu, aber es fühlt sich nicht gut an. Es ist so ein Unfall-Type-Ding.
Sauce? No, did you just call it sauce? And you basically need to let
Ja, wenn es so auf meine For You-Page kommt, dann tue ich das nicht direkt wegmachen.
set for a minute. Kind of like baking, except you don't get a cake at the end. And that would make this like spot batter.
Oh mein Gott. Das war die gruseligste und hässlichste Serie, die es gab. Oh mein Gott, fand ich diese Viecher widerlich und eklig. Jedes einzelne davon ist einfach nur hässlich. So cursed, wirklich.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it's solidified into like one big pus worm. Why do people like this?
Ba, ba,
And I can't believe
ba.
I'm saying this, but if you think that's disgusting, you actually have not seen anything yet.
No. It's 10 PM and this still isn't done. It's the least instant gadget in this entire video. Watch out, this isn't even a pair of underpants. What? You can't wear that. And if it wasn't bad enough that we've had to wait a day
Oh
to
mein
instantly-
Gott, was? Das ist dieses Ding, das du bei der OP bekommst. Diese Unterhose.
The pants, you can see through them. I think we've been pranked. But here is where it gets
Alter, completely yes.
many tiers worse. So you remember the grow cable, right? Well, this lady has very kindly been keeping me updated with the entire production process. Like, just imagine for a second, you're strolling around, you're going about your day-to-day life, and you get a message. You open that message, and you see this. This lady has spared me no detail. I'm not gonna lie to you, as cursed a product as it is, it's actually come from a really interesting place. This lady's an artist, and she basically sees the world and sees people's reliance on smartphones, and so she's
Ich will noch sehen, was die noch so macht.
an artist, and
Ein Sale bisher. Clear Chicken Wings, Clear Avocado, The Male of Female, Clear Chicken, External Heart. Also sie macht irgendwie nur sehr ekelhafte Sachen irgendwie.
And so she's handcrafted this umbilical cord charger to symbolize that. In the same way that a baby relies on its mother and feeds via an umbilical cord. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind.
Ja, okay, du kannst aber auch überall eine künstlerische Bedeutung reinpacken. Ich habe hier diese Packung mit Batterien, aber da sind nur noch 2 Batterien drin von 4. Und das möchte zeigen, dass man auch manchmal im Leben nicht alles braucht, was man denkt, dass man braucht, um gut leben zu können. Weil ich kann atmen, das tut einen ein bisschen auch auf den Boden der Tatsachen stellen. Man sieht aber auch, dass diese Packung kaputt ist, aber in der Packung trotzdem noch 2 funktionierende Batterien drin sind. Das heißt, in dem Fall, die Packung ist entweder halb voll oder halb leer, je nachdem, wie ihr es seht. Aber auch in kaputten Dingen können sich schöne Dinge befinden.
That this is about to be the most
Normal ist der Hugo Instagram-Post. Was seht ihr?
scarring thing I've seen all day.
Hugo hat einfach extrem lange nur so komische Sachen gepostet und dann die ganze Zeit geschrieben, was seht ihr in diesem Bild? Und niemand hat verstanden, was er will. Ästhetisches Bild und ja, schreibt einfach, was ihr in dem Bild seht und ja, genau.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it comes in packaging. Thank you for your purchase. I hope you enjoy your fun charging time. Why is it presented on a bed of silk? I really dislike having to open it this way because it means that by the time it's open, it's already in my hands. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, please stop.
Oh mein Gott, ich hasse es.
Oh no. Why is it so realistic? There have been far too many skin-like gadgets today. This one's by far the worst. Should we plug it in? Well, hey, at least it's USB-C. I wonder what the transfer rate is. So that end goes into my laptop. Oh, it's so squishy. I swear I just felt something move here. Ah! Scared the hell out of me. So I think the idea is that if I now put my phone in... I'm so sorry, Drisha. It's such an unfortunate wallpaper choice. It's like... How do I even explain this? I'm only just realizing the level of detail she's gone to on the skin of this.
Gott, warum sollte man das wollen?
All the tiny little textures that normal humans would have. It's even got all the redness and the bumps and the veins. I can't believe we spent $4,500
Was sieht so toss aus?
on this. But hey, I mean, if you're enjoying this video, then a sub to the channel would be grovy. Oh, I nearly forgot the best thing. Good vibes only for this part. It's the small maker. I would actually do bad things for a dessert right now. So it's biscuit, marshmallow, biscuit. And for some reason it tells me to fill this with water. Oh, I was wondering what these arms were for. They actually managed to hold the biscuit in place. This I
Das
cannot wait
war's?
for. And you know what else is heating up right now? Opera's browser. There's 5 reasons that... Look at this. It's so gooey. That is the most perfect s'more I've ever seen in my life.
Ich habe noch nie einen S'more gegessen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie das schmeckt. Wenn das Ding schon komisch findest, schau dir das an.
Let me get that for you.
Ich habe auf jeden Fall noch nie einen S'more probiert. Das war ein sehr verstörendes, aber auch irgendwie wieder cooles Video, aber auch irgendwie auch sehr verstörend und auch, ich würde sagen, eigentlich fast mainly auch verstörend.